Hey everybody, it is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called Hello Gorgeous, and we are going to find out your person's thoughts and feelings. We have pile number 1 represented by the red pepper, pile number 2 represented by the eggplant, and pile number 3 represented by the cherries. So take a deep breath, close your eyes. Fall into the energy. What are you feeling today? Pile 1 with the red pepper, pile 2 with the eggplant, or pile 3 with the cherries? We're going to go ahead and get into the reading. It's the last day of February. I hope everybody is doing well out there. I'm going to do a little ringing of the bell, and we will begin. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the red pepper. And today's reading is called Hello Gorgeous, Their Thoughts and Feelings, okay? I'm gonna get you some cards out here. Pile number 1. Let's go ahead and get into the energy. Okay. Spirit's showing me a Cadillac. Maybe someone in your family used to drive a Cadillac. Is there such thing as a Cadillac DeVille? I don't know what that is. That an actual car? Did someone you know drive that type of a car? Pile number 1. Let's see. Maybe you were watching a commercial about that. Okay. I heard the words breastfeeding. So maybe somebody here is, does that or did that, or you were talking about that with a doctor or a friend. If you would ever do it, or you were talking about it, because I did get something about that. Pile number 1, some very kind of different references. I just heard make money, money, make money, money, pile number 1. So maybe you are focused on bringing in the cash right now. And I heard I just want my efforts to be recognized. So pile number 1, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'm also getting something about somebody wearing a lavender scent or a lavender oil or something like that. Okay, it could be the those oils that you diffuse. I forget what they're called right now because I'm channeling, but diffusing oils or like a lavender smell. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number 1 and see what this person's messages are to you. Ooh, I just got a vision of someone with long dark hair blowing out a candle, okay? So let's go ahead, pile number 1, for my witches out there. Ooh, there we go. Pile number 1, let's go ahead and see. What is this message? What are their thoughts and feelings for pile number 1, please? What are their thoughts and feelings for pile number 1? Pile number 1. What's so funny is I just got something about you having a conversation with someone and you being like, I don't know why they're scared of me. I didn't do anything to them. Or somebody like laughing and being like, are you scared of me? Or you're like, someone's being scared of you and you think like, I don't know, you think it's funny because you're like, am I really that scary? But anyway, there could have been something going on with the conversation about that. We've got the 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead, and with the 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, perhaps people have a way of telling when you're mad, pile number 1, even though maybe you feel like you're not, giving off any energy. You actually are, and people can tell. Let's see here. Ooh, pile number 1. Your song is about the past and deep regrets. It says, staring at the ceiling in the dark, same old empty feeling in your heart. Love comes slow and it goes too fast. You see her when you fall asleep, but never to touch her and never to keep. You only know you love her when you let her go, okay? So, pile number 1, I've got the chills. You only know you love her when you let her go. And that's a song. Those are lyrics. by a group called Passenger, and the song is called Let Her Go. But anyway, interesting. So filled with deep regret, deep pain, deep sorrow over something here. We've got the Magician, okay? Perhaps you feel like this person wants to contact you, pile number one, and they've got things that they want to tell you, or they've got things that they wish they would have told you. Ooh, we have the Three of Cups, and we have partnerships and alliances, and oh boy, look at those hands touching each other and grasping on to one another. Okay, chemistry, chemistry, chemistry. All right, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, something got sparked. Something got sparked, and actually I think this is in this deck with the purple around it. I actually think this may be the Three of Wands, but something got sparked between you and this other person, and you know, touching hands, hands touching, holding hands, one hand over the other, feeling protective of what someone is growing, okay? And it's funny because I'm seeing like an orange tree, or I'm also feeling like I'm seeing tomatoes here. So maybe some of you, I'm also seeing walnuts, or, you know, somebody who's eating nuts, tomatoes, or oranges, okay? But there's this energy of being protective of what is growing. And, you know, it's so interesting with this. You see her when you fall asleep, but never to touch and never to keep. You, yeah, same old empty feeling in my heart, but never to touch. You see her when you fall asleep, but never to touch and never to keep. And what's interesting here is that they definitely are touching. It looks like they're trying to hold on to one another, okay, and trying to protect something that is growing. You deserve so much more than what I can give you. Oh boy, pile number one. And we have, we've got whips and chains. Tie me down and beat it up. I just really wanna F-U-C-K, pile number one. Oh my gosh. Well, we got some whips and chains, and tie me down and beat it up. I just really want to get it going on. And like, be a prisoner of my love. I'm trying to, somebody here with a very athletic, strong body, you know, strong, maybe a little bit on the thicker side, but a very strong athletic body is what I'm seeing here too. And I am seeing the long dark hair like I was picturing. It's a little more reddish than what I was picturing, but this person is saying you deserve so much more than what I can give you. Oh boy. Okay, and maybe that's why they're staring up at the ceiling in the dark with the same old empty feeling in their heart. Okay, we have unstable, and that's coming out under the Magician. So perhaps the communication or the effort or I kind of feel like the communication between you and this person could have been very unstable, or maybe it felt like it was dying, or maybe it felt like, you know, it's unstable communication. We have here soulmate. Wow. Okay. Well, there definitely is this connection between you two. You get each other on a deeper level, and this person knows it. They know it, pile number one. They know that you two understand each other on a deeper level. And when they're with you, it's like the rest of the world fades away, and it's calm and it's peaceful. And but I also feel like this person could be having a lot going on in their life here with this Magician and unstable. So, you know, here's the thing. Only when two people are both in the same mindset and feeling calm and stable can, you know, if one person is off the rails or isn't doing well, then it's very hard to keep something like that together. So it's like you guys are, this person is saying like, we're soulmates, but the communication is hard, or the communication is a a challenge. I'm seeing the letter C, R, I, C, R, I. I'm also seeing an M and a U here, okay? Just got to tell you what I'm seeing in the waves, pile number 1. I'm also seeing the number 5 and the number 3. Okay, maybe that's in somebody's phone number or birthday, 5-3 or something like that, but I am seeing 5-3 here. Interesting. Okay. We have nothingness, no thingness, black, empty, okay? Blackness, emptiness. Something was growing. Where something was growing and where there was this partnership and alliance of touching or connecting with one another, there is now nothing. There is blackness. There is emptiness. There is the same old empty feeling in this person's heart, okay? Pile number 1. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have Jupiter return and benefits. And, you know, there's something going on with this person that I feel has been going on for the last 3 or 4 years, that they've been trying to like make their life better, or they've been trying to hope for good things in their life, or they've been trying to have hope or have faith that things could turn out better for them. And, you know, upon like meeting you, touching you, spending time with you, holding you, looking at you, getting to know you, pile number 1, this person felt like something really good could happen here, you know? And this person is saying like, you bring good things into my life, okay? They're saying pile number 1, you bring good things into my life, and you deserve so much more than what I can give you. And with Jupiter return, maybe it's like, okay, I feel like we could maybe come back to each other and, you know, things would be better, that type of thing. Or if I was with you, I would feel better, or things would feel better. I know I'd feel home or safe in your arms. And I know being close to you actually makes me feel more, you know, settled, is what I feel like this person is saying. And I kind of feel like they're saying they want to return to you because of the benefits, you know, that they receive from this connection with you. And they're definitely mourning and grieving here. You know, we go from having a soulmate connection to having total blackness, having nothing, you know. We grow from connecting and growing and spark and chemistry to, you know. And here's the thing also, you know, I see this girl wearing all these chains here, and it's like, I don't want to be trapped in something that isn't, you know, giving me what I deserved either. And there is maybe a sense of, I don't want to be trapped or tied to that, okay? But there's also some kinkiness here. Perhaps you and this person had some kinkiness or some talking about that, okay? But the conversation hasn't been consistent, or there's been times when it seems like this person is like really serious about you, Magician, but then other times when it's like the communication is not there, nothingness. There's nothing there. There's really nothing. And oh boy, yeah, we've got the King of Wands. Hello, gorgeous. Oh my God. And the Queen of Wands. Hello, pile number 1. Jesus. Wow. And of course, you two are actually very compatible. Like, hello, gorgeous. And this person, you know, thinking that you definitely are compatible with them. You're definitely a match to them. And, you know, you're way more their type than really anybody that they've been with, is what I feel. And, but there's something that's kept you two apart, okay? This king is facing, this king is facing the left and looking towards the past and what could have been. And I feel you guys are the Queen of Wands, and you're trying to look forward in your life because of the inconsistent or unstable energy, okay? And with the Magician and unstable, things can be all over the place. You know, it's interesting, it's exciting, it's fun, but things are unpredictable and all over the place. And yeah, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are feeling, ooh, you guys are feeling pretty discouraged about this, pile number one. And you're also feeling kind of insulted as well, too. And maybe a little bit disrespected, okay? And, you know, I feel like you guys are saying, hey, it's a little too late. What's that song? It's a little too late. It's a da-da-da-da. Okay. Anyway, I can hear it in my head. It's a little too late. But, yeah, you guys have been feeling, and oof, maybe you guys really wanted to give this person a piece of your mind and tell them, look, you know, like, and I also feel you guys are saying, I'm sick of your excuses to this person too. I don't want to hear it. I'm sick of your excuses. Or, you know, you've been dragging your feet on this thing and I'm sick of the fucking excuses is what I feel, pile number one. And I kind of feel some of you are like, you know, Natalie, when I think about this, I'm feeling sick to my stomach and feeling very underappreciated, Seven of Pentacles, and feeling like your hard work and your effort isn't appreciated, and starting to feel kind of pissed off about it, or feeling very edgy about it with the Five of Swords, you know. And you know, I do feel like this person has regret, and I do feel like, I mean, come on, it's the King and Queen of Wands. Like, you know, how much more on the same page can we get with that, right? But, you know, and perhaps it's not a good time for you guys either. And you're like, you know, Natalie, it's not a good time for me either. Like, I've got a lot on my plate. There's a lot I'm trying to work on and overcome in my own life. And I honestly, you know, if this person is sitting alone in the dark and crying, like, I can't really be responsible for their feelings at this point. And I get it. I really do, pile number one. I really do. And maybe you weren't even expecting this person to come through in this reading. And, you know, you deserve so much more than what I can give you. Like, no shit, Sherlock, right? With this Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, it becomes insulting after a while. You know, people only put up with so much denigration for so long before it's like, if you aren't going to treat me with the respect that I deserve, then why bother, you know? So I see where you're coming from on that, pile number one. I really do. And I understand your frustrations and your irritations. And, you know, this person hoping Jupiter return, that you're going to come back and bless them with your energy, take care of them in some way, or believing or hoping that, you know, maybe the timing sucks or the timing's wrong. But the thing is I feel you guys are mad because this person wasn't really paying attention to the problems or the things that you were having or the things that were coming up for you. Okay, so I get it, pile number one. And maybe you're like, I didn't even want to come here and hear from this person. And I get it, pile number one. But maybe that was part of it, was to hear, you know, how much this person is struggling and suffering. And, you know, I mean, I don't think it really makes you that happy to hear that. But I mean, also that whole message of somebody kind of being afraid of you, or... And you're like, what? I didn't do anything. And it's like, I don't think it's this person that's afraid of you. I think that's maybe referencing another situation. But it's like, what did I do? You know, and maybe you question yourself and thought, did I do something wrong here? Nah, I don't know. This person has a problem paying attention to one thing for a long time, is also what I see. There's like a lot of initial excitement, but, you know, Anyway, pile number one. You know what? I want to get another card for you guys and see what is the number one thing pile number one should be focusing on right now, because I don't want to end the reading on that note. What is the number one thing pile number one should be focusing on right now? Okay, I feel it's done. Fertility. Oh my goodness. That's so interesting, because remember at the beginning of the reading when I was talking about breastfeeding is like a channeled message, and I was talking about maybe some of you were talking about having babies or having kids, or you know, and fertility doesn't just have to do with, you know, being pregnant or having kids or having babies. It also has to do with like feeling hopeful. Jupiter in astrology represents like one's ability like to have multiple children. Like for example, if you had Jupiter in the 5th house, that means, oh my gosh, you got a lot of kids. And so, you know, perhaps there's something here, and abundance, right? Jupiter stands for abundance. And maybe that's what you guys are needing to focus on right now. Like you've been doing your damnedest to push something through, but it's taking a long time and you're dealing with pushback. And it is time maybe to start focusing on the things that you can change instead of, you know, and travel's on the bottom of the deck here too. So perhaps some of you have been traveling, or you've got dreams of traveling, or you need to, but I also feel like with this fertility, it's like I need to appreciate where I am in the here and now in this moment and not try to run away from my problems. I need to face whatever's coming up and solve it in the here and now. Okay. And pile number one, that is what I am getting for you, my loves. Very interesting reading. Hello, gorgeous, to pile number one. Thank you so much, my loves. Please like, share, and subscribe, or comment if that reading resonated for you. Let's go ahead and move on to pile number two. Okay. Ooh, all right. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the eggplant. In pile number two, I was just taking a drink of water and I just spilled water on myself and water on the table. So perhaps you guys are having a similar day. It's so funny, like when you're trying to take a drink of something and you feel like you have a hole in your lip and it just goes everywhere instead of in your mouth. Anyway, pile number two, let's get it started in here, okay? And the reading is called Hello, Gorgeous. We're going to find out this person that you came here for. We're going to find out their thoughts and feelers. Let's go ahead and get into it for pile number two. Ooh, I just heard message in a bottle. Pile number two. Just heard something about Franz or Franz Ferdinand. You know, Franz Ferdinand, I can't even think of that reference right now, but it reminds me of the bull or Taurus. So maybe you guys have been talking to a Taurus, or you know one, or you have some Taurus in your chart. Ferdinand the bull. I just heard something about I need an excuse to light things on fire. Were you guys like pyromaniacs when you were younger? Or like, I don't need an excuse to light things on fire, I just like to? Okay, maybe some of you liked playing with fire when you were younger. Pile number two, let's see what else here. Aficionado. Why am I getting that word right now? Aficionado. Just heard something about morose husbands, or maybe somebody, you guys were watching a show or something where there was a husband and wife duo and the husband was sad about something, or anyway, maybe your husband's been sad about something. Pile number two. Let's see what else, because I just got that. Let's see what else for pile number two. I I just heard the aspects or the things about me that make me different, okay? So I kind of feel like there may be something here that this person likes about you, pile number 2, that makes you different than other people or makes you unique in some way. Let's go ahead and get the cards out, pile number 2. Hello, gorgeous. Their thoughts and feelings. Hello, gorgeous. Their thoughts and feelings, please. We have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I also kept getting something about Excalibur or somebody who likes old stories or Shakespeare or rhymes or different old English literature or something like that. It's pretty nerdy, pile number 2, but if that's you, good for you. I like it too. All right. So anyway, pile number 2, a lot of interesting references in your pile. We have the Fool here. Let's see what, oh, and I like the Fool here, pile number 2, because I feel like this person is saying, I am surprising and I am different. Now keep in mind, the modern association with the Fool is the planet Uranus. And talk about, you know, geeky, nerdy, different things or like weird random references. If this person brings up weird random references to things, or you do, I do feel like this person's energy is coming through really strongly here, and the fact that they want to surprise you with something, and they're like, you're gonna be so damn surprised, like once you see what I've done, and you guys are like, really, what do they have in store? And it's like, I feel like this person's like, oh yeah, you know, like I'm a lot different than you think I am, or there's a lot more to me than you think, is kind of what I feel like this person is saying. And they're kind of saying, it's not a warning, pile number 2, but it's almost like, you know, it's almost a little bit like, can you handle me? Are you open to that? Or is that cool with you? Because I am different. And there's like more than meets the eye. So, you know, enter at your own risk type of thing, pile number 2, okay? All right, okay, so your guys' song is Every Girl Dreams of a Prince and Here You Stand. I'll push you away. Oh boy. Pile number 2, what is going on? Okay, does somebody like you or trying to impress you or is trying to surprise you and show you or that they like you? But it says every girl dreams of a prince and here you stand, I'll push you away. And this song is called Forever's Gone by a group called Drama, okay? So interesting. Every girl's looking for the prince, but I'm pushing you away, okay? So what's going on, pile number 2? We have the 6 of Cups, reminiscing on something from the past. Oh my gosh, we've got the Lovers, Harmony. Ooh. I feel like this person is saying, I'm so in touch with you, babe. Like, I'm in touch with you. I know what you want. I know what you like. I know your mind. I know how you think. I've got those eyes for you. And you guys are almost like, do you? Like, I feel you guys are kind of like challenging this person in a way. Like, okay, like you say you do, but do you really, type of thing. And this person with the 6 of Cups is like, you know, the tenderness, the love, the connection, the emotion that I would show you would be out of this world. I wouldn't even give you a chance to miss me, type of thing. And ooh, this person's coming through like a sweet talker, pile number 2. Oh my God, we've got the Devil energy. Ooh, love is hell, isn't it? Pile number 2. Oh my gosh. Wow. Temptation, okay? Tempted to take it further, tempted to do more, tempted to say more, okay? Tempted to give you more, you want more, that type of thing. All right, but the Devil could also indicate some insecurities, you know, some insecurities there as well coming up. okay? Insecurities about the relationship, insecurities about, you know, what's possible or what's happening, okay? I'm also getting the initials L and J, and I'm seeing somebody that has a tattoo with a Chinese symbol on their body. Just, it could be like one Chinese symbol or two or three at the most, but like I'm seeing somebody that has a Chinese symbol tattooed on them, or a Chinese symbol is important. I am seeing that. Okay. That's so interesting because I'm getting something about, well, you know, here's a couple things. I just have to tell you, pile number 2, I'm getting something about Asia, or I'm getting something about somebody that likes Asia or wanted to live in Asia or lived in Asia for a while, or someone that has an Asian background in this reading. Okay. I just have to say that. And this person, you know, it's like being tempted to touch the light or being tempted to reach for something that's naughty or bad, you know, for some reason here, or a temptation that kind of threatens the harmony a little bit of something here. Okay. And oh, this person is saying you are perfect from head to toe, inside and out. You know how some people have a way of like pinpointing other people's like insecurities, or they have a way of like some people are like blunt and honest and have a way of pinpointing other people's, like they can automatically trigger people and point out their insecurities. Okay, maybe some of you grew up around men like this, or your father was like this, or you had relationships with people where you can't really trust what they're saying, or you have a problem trusting what they're giving you or trusting what they're telling you because you've been around, and maybe that's why you've pushed people away. Every girl dreams of a prince, and here you stand, I'll push you away. Because you've been around people like that are really good at like pushing people's buttons and like denying it, like denying responsibility for that, okay? But it says you are perfect from head to toe, inside and out, okay? This person is like, whoa. We have here, oh my gosh, there's something about your sexy little voice. It does something to me. It leaves me no choice, okay? And maybe, you know, for some of you here, I feel like this person may come on to you. Like they may really come on to you, or they may really tell you, like, I'm thinking of you, or send you a picture, or send you a gift, or something to remind you of them. And it's like, you know, or they give you a very, very nice compliment, or and I kind of feel like you guys are like, I don't know if I believe you, or I'm not sure if I believe that. And maybe it's because of in the past, like feeling lied to, or feeling like punished for saying how you really feel, or feeling lied to, pile number 2. Interesting. Okay, and sometimes like when we talk to someone and we get to know them on a deeper, more vulnerable emotional level, it leaves us feeling vulnerable and exposed, you know, and there is something about that. But this person's saying you are perfect from head to toe, inside and out. And there is something about your voice that does something to them. Okay, we've got waiting. Oh boy, this person's like, I'm waiting to give you a chance, or for you to give me a chance. I'm waiting for you to let me in. I'm waiting for you to open up to me. Okay, waiting. We've got history. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and this is where I feel like maybe in the past you guys felt very lied to by somebody, or there's a history of people like saying things and then turning them around on you, okay? And maybe in the past you really did have a habit of hanging on or waiting for people, okay? And but I also feel like this person feels a deep connection to you with this history card, and they're kind of like, even if you push me away, I still want to come back, you know, or even if you did push me away, I still want you, is what I feel like this person is saying. We have understanding. Ooh, this is big with this devil temptation card. All right, understanding somebody's weaknesses, understanding somebody's insecurities, and helping someone heal those wounds and insecurities, okay? And I feel like this person is saying, I understand why you push me away, or I understand when you don't believe me, when I say things to you, or I understand if you're confused, or it's like, you know, if I tell you you're perfect from head to toe, or I feel like, you know, we're getting really close on like a mental and an emotional level, okay, then I understand why you might not trust me, or I understand why that might be hard for you, okay? And, you know, really understanding where each other's wounds and triggers come from is a pretty, you know, and I feel like this person is trying to say that they understand you and they get your history and they get kind of what you've been through, and they're waiting for you to trust them, Six of Cups, and open to them on a deeper level, okay? Yeah, and the devil also is Saturnian energy, so it's needing to take things slow, like being really tempted sexually or being really like, you know, but having to take things slow, like feeling the intensity of the temptation, but understanding, you know, there's a history there, okay? And interesting. Pile number 2, we've got Mercury retrograde and reinvention. Okay, so this person, again, with the talking about unusual topics, talking about unusual stories, talking about like really unexpected things. And this person loves a weird mind that thinks outside the box, okay? They like somebody that isn't like everyone else. They like somebody that has a very unique mind and a unique way of looking at this situation. And I also feel like this person has a unique way of looking at this situation with you. And, you know, Mercury is known for being a bit of a flirt, or, you know, like saying, I'll see you later. And then, you know, maybe you guys were like, I'll see you later. And then you didn't get back to this person, or you're like, I'll message you later. And then you never, you know, and so I think that's kind of interesting, but I also feel like, you know, this person does want to change the communication and change it up. And they want to talk about, you know, how much they like your mind and how fun you are to talk to, how your ideas are different, your attitudes are different about things. And they find it really refreshing, interesting, and unique, is what I think too. I feel like this person is saying, I like what I said to you. Do you like what you said to me? Like, it's kind of an interesting line of questioning, pile number 2, okay? So, you know, and here's the thing, like some people promise a lot and they say a lot, but it's really actions, isn't it? And if people stop communicating, or they shut down those communication channels, or their actions are different than their words, like these are all things that can become confusing, okay? But I also feel like this person wants a chance, like they're trying to holler, or they would like to talk to you, or they think that you've got some really interesting ideas, pile number 2, okay? And, you know, like Mercury retrograde, I feel like this person is saying, I'd like a do-over. You know what I mean? Like if I screwed up or I said the wrong thing, I understand like that you were upset with me. But could we have like a do-over? Or can we, like, you know, with the Fool on the bottom of the deck, can we have a restart? Can we have a do-over here? And ooh, we've got the Death card. Intense. Okay. Ooh, we've got the Strength card. You know, that's so funny that we see the animal face, like the animal nature within someone just consuming a person, but trying not to be consumed by it. Okay? I feel like this person is saying, like, you don't necessarily need me to protect you because I know that you're really strong and independent, but I'd love to be that person that could protect you, is what I feel like they're saying as well here. Oh, wow. We've got the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Ooh. I feel like this person is saying it hurts so much to see you looking so good, you know, and perhaps this person saw a picture of you. I feel like they're not very happy with the way the last conversation with you went with this Mercury retrograde. Like maybe they wish they would have made a better impression, or they would have said more, but I feel like this person is saying, ooh, with this 5 of Swords and 9 of Cups, like, you're killing me. Like, you look so good. 9 of Cups. And I kind of feel like this person could have seen a picture of you online, or maybe looked at your social media, or saw you doing something and it looked like you were having a really good time. And I feel like this poor person is saying, God damn, I'm tortured. Like, you look so good. Or, like, I feel tortured because obviously, like, I should have, I feel like this person's a little regretful that perhaps maybe they didn't say something a bit more when they could have, like, really prove to you, because the Death card is Scorpionic energy and it really looks like he's taking care of her here, but there's an immense amount of trust. You know what I mean? There's an immense amount of protection and trust. And maybe for you guys with this Strength card, like, you're just so used to having to do everything on your own and stand on your own. The idea of trusting somebody to show up that way for you is really hard. And I feel like this person is saying, you know, I wish you would let me, or I wish you would trust me. And, you know, with the 9 of Cups and 5 of Swords, feeling insecure because maybe you don't like me anymore, or the feelings aren't there. It's kind of like, I understand if you don't like me or you don't trust me for some reason, but damn, you look good. Okay. Pile number 2. Hello, gorgeous. Okay. But ultimately, I feel that you guys are, you know, here's the thing, hanging on to things and not refusing to let go, it depends on what it is. It can be a sign of strength, or it can be a sign of, you know, like hurting yourself because you can't let go of something. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? And so there is that aspect going on. There is a stubbornness here, I feel, between you and this person. We have Leo and Scorpio energy here with Death and Strength. Okay, and the strength to let go, or the strength to move on, or the strength to open up and really trust someone, you know, and perhaps some of you have had that damaged by people in your life. Your sense of openness, 9 of Cups, your sense of open, trusting, etc., has been a bit, you know, has been a bit damaged by certain people in your life. And because of that, you really learned to stand on your own power. Okay. But I also feel like this person is saying, you know, I wish that you would let me in, or I wish that you would let me take care of you that way, because I feel like I understand where you've been hurt in the past. Okay. So pile number 2, my friends, that is what I am getting for you, my loves. Every girl dreams of a prince, and here you stand. I'll push you away. Okay. Interesting. Pile number 2. And if this person lost out on a chance with happiness with you because it was too little, it was too late, or it was hard for you to open up at the time, or you needed to change, or all these types of things. But I feel like this person really wants you to believe them and really wants you to believe that you can trust them and that they're here for you, okay? So pile number 2, that is what I am getting for you, my loves. If you've trusted this person in the past and you've been burned, I totally get it. Pile number 2, I totally get it. So that is what I am getting for you, pile number 2. I wish you the very best, my loves, and take care. Let's move on to pile number 3. Okay, let's do it. Pile number 3, you chose the Cherries. Welcome to your reading, my friend. And today's reading is called Hello, Gorgeous, Their Thoughts and Feelings. Let's go ahead and get into it, my loves. And we are going to start with the tarot cards here. Let's see if I can pull through any channeled messages. Okay, I just got the word Rebecca. I did get a cheetah or a lion as well. Cheetah, lion, leopard, pile number 3. All right. We've got some Leo energy pulling through here, but let's see what else comes through. I just heard something about somebody having a Messiah complex. Maybe you guys were talking about somebody having a Messiah complex, or that came up in a conversation, pile number 3, where you were looking at someone online and you're like, God, they're egotistical, or they've got a Messiah complex. But anyway, pile number 3, okay? Let's see, what else here for pile number 3? I just heard in the spirit of fairness, okay? So maybe someone was talking to you like that, in the spirit of fairness. Also, I feel like Spirit wants to tell you, pile number 3, in the spirit of fairness, like you've been keeping up the bargain on something, and I feel like Spirit wants to keep up their end of the bargain with you, okay? Let's see. Anything else here? Pile number 3. Anything else for pile number 3? Okay. I'm also getting the word grifter. Grifters. Like somebody talking about someone being a grifter. Also got something about the green grass, or, it's coming up on springtime soon, but maybe somebody is very allergic to grass, or somebody's talking about changing their landscaping. I don't know, pile number 3. You tell me, my friends. Let's go ahead for pile number 3. I just heard a joke about somebody smoking the crack pipe. I don't know, pile number 3. Maybe you and your friends say that, or you used to say that or something. But anyway, pile number 3. Or when someone's acting really weird, they're smoking or something like that, pile number 3. But we're just smoking the pipe. Let's go ahead for pile number 3 and see here. Hello, gorgeous, their thoughts and feelings for pile number 3. Ooh, we just saw the Queen of Swords. Nice. Pile number 3. Working on keeping your mind clear. Pile number 3, keeping up your end of the bargain with Spirit by keeping your mind and your thoughts clear. We have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. I want to run to you. As Whitney Houston would say, I want to run to you, pile number 3. And this person's like, giddy up. Let's go. We have, pile number 3. Your song is Fruit by Abra, okay? And this is a musician, and the lyrics say, tell me what you did last night. Did you close your eyes and think about me like I think about you? Waiting on you to get with it. What's the resistance, baby? All right, this person is wanting to know, hey cutie, did you think about me last night? Close your eyes and think about me because I thought about you. Waiting on you to get with it. What's the resistance, baby? All right, pile number 3. Let's see what else we have here. We have 7 of Swords, okay? We have conflict and defeat, the 5 of Swords. Ooh, interesting. Pile number 3, we also have the 9 of Swords, suffering and silence. What is going on? Ooh, boy. What is the deal here? And you know what's so funny, pile number 3, is as I was reading this, tell me what you did last night. I almost got this sense of, tell me what you did last night. Did you think about me while you were with her? Or did you think about me like you think about her? So maybe there is something going on with that. And there is resistance, or there are issues because, you know, tell me what you did last night. Are you thinking about me like you think about this other person? There could be something going on with that. I just have to say pile number 3 because it was something I was getting when I was reading this song. Tell me what you did last night. Now that could also be a little accusatory where this person, all right, pile number 3, does this person think that you have something going on with someone else and that's why there's not something deeper going on here, or there's a lot of worries or confusion or miscommunications? And because with the Chariot, somebody really wants to move something forward, but there is a lot of overthinking going on here, okay? And maybe it's kind of put a wedge in between things in a way, between you and this person. And, you know, this person kind of feeling like crap here, pile number 3, or thinking, gee, you know, wasn't I good enough for pile number 3? Do they like someone else? Are they with someone else? Is pile number 3 with someone else? Do they not like me? Did somebody else get close to them instead of me? Did somebody else, did somebody else get with pile number 3 and I lost my opportunity, or I lost my chance? And perhaps you've wanted to talk to this person too, but, you know, there is this uncomfortable energy. It's like this person likes you or wants to spend time with you, pile number 3, but there is an uncomfortable silence between you both right now, and a lot of overthinking and a lot of not really saying what is on each other's minds to each other. And, you know, this person asking, like, did you think of me last night? Were you thinking of me? Is there some jealousy going on here, pile number 3? Ooh, this person is saying, I wish we could start over. Oh my goodness. Okay, I wish we could start over. Wishing to like say things or do things in a different way here. Oh boy, it says, I want to suck on those lips, hold on to those hips while you ride this, you know what I'm saying, pile number 3. Okay, somebody who is into the freaky arts here, pile number 3. I want to suck on those lips, hold on to those hips while you ride this, you know what, okay? I wish we could start over. Was it something that I said? Was it something that I did? Okay, and waiting on you to get with it. What's with the resistance, baby? Okay, so there's something in the communication between you two right now that's kind of out of whack here, pile number 3. We have, ooh, is this an ex-lover? Did somebody's ex-lover come up in the conversation, pile number 3? And maybe you're not even seeing anyone else. Maybe you're like, Natalie, I'm not seeing anybody else. Like, I'm really not. But somebody's ex-lover came up in the conversation and killed the mood, or somebody's ex-lover popped up and tell me what you did last night. Okay. Now, when someone says, tell me what you did last night, did you think of me? Like, you know, it's like, no, I was thinking of an ex-lover, you know, and ooh. I mean, 5 of Swords can be brutally honest. Like somebody, I feel this person said something, pile number 3, that was brutally honest and Or maybe you somehow in a conversation mentioned an ex-lover, or somebody had made a faux pas conversationally here and brought up something, okay, about an ex-lover, okay? Some of you here could have an ex-lover coming through in this reading who wants to know what you did last night and wants to know what you've been up to. And, you know, and you guys are trying to get your groove on with someone else, or you're trying to get to know someone else. I kind of feel if there is an ex-lover here, they're like, I wish we could start over. Or if this person is not an ex-lover, they wish they never would have brought that up, okay? Or they wish they never would have said anything about it at this point, because they're the one with the egg on their face, or they're the one that are like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. Torture. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Pile number 3. This person feels like they can't say anything. Okay, look at the barbed wire over their mouth. And they're looking at the ex-lover. What is going on with the ex-lover and not being able to say anything? Okay. Somebody feels conflicted and defeated. Another, you know, you could feel like, you know, I've suffered with this long enough and I've been silent and I've been quiet about it and I haven't said anything. Wow. Okay. This person really regretting what they said. Okay. And it could have been about an ex-lover. It could have been about a situation. Like, I should have kept my mouth fucking shut, or I should have not said it to you like that, or I shouldn't have come at you that way. And this person, I wish we could start over, and is like torturing themselves thinking about what they should have said versus what they did say. Okay. And at the time, maybe you guys were also kind of checked out or just not appreciating what was being said. Wow, we have the Tower and we have a breakthrough. You guys have had a huge realization with this situation, and where you used to kind of sit and suffer in silence and wonder if it was you, or you were doing something wrong, or you were keeping yourself up late at night, questioning yourself, going back and forth in your own head about something here. I feel like you guys have had a massive breakthrough, and like, you see things for what they are now and you get it. It's like you finally get it, pile. Not to say you finally get it, but you get it. And you know, you've had a major breakthrough in your life, and it's really changed things for you in a lot of ways, pile number 3, and it's really changed the way that you think about relationships, and you've just had a big breakthrough in your understanding, okay? And whoo, dang, pile number 3. We have Virgo here, and I analyze. Yeah, I was talking about the over analyzing, and maybe this is something that you guys have had a big breakthrough with in your life, and this over analyzing of what everybody says and what everybody does. You know, some people tell me what you did last night to kind of flirt or to be funny, but other people trying to make an accusation about it, like, what did you do last night, type of thing. Okay. And perhaps you guys in the past, like, would really overthink the things that people would say to you, or you'd really overanalyze things and get way in your head about things. We've got Virgo energy here. Perhaps you have Virgo in their chart, or they do. But this person is also big in their head, and they know that you're a very smart person, pile number 3, and you don't miss a lot. You know, that's one thing about a person that overthinks, is that people that overthink, I mean, sometimes our minds are to our own detriment, but at the same time, a lot of people that are overthinkers have very active, very sharp minds at the same time too. And I feel like this person is, and perhaps you would really analyze what this person would say to you, or you started really looking at it with a very more critical eye instead of just believing what they say, you know? And this person feels very tortured, okay, about information that you found out. You know, I also feel like somebody could be comparing another person to an ex in a conversation. And I do feel like this person, if you did that accidentally or something, I do feel like pile number 3, like this person is pretty messed up about it. They're pretty messed up about it, okay? And, you know, people saying the wrong things and taking things the wrong way in this connection. But I actually feel like you've learned a lot from this, pile number 3. You've had some major breakthroughs with the way that you look at situations. This person saying, I wish we could start over, and I wouldn't fuck up and I wouldn't kind of say the things that I said. Yeah, pile number 3. Interesting energy. What's with the resistance, baby? Maybe it's the overthinking and the like looking at things over and over again, pile number 3. But I feel there's also a reason that you do that too, because you like to be careful about what you're investing in and the energy that you're giving you know, you want to be careful about that in life, all right? But this person, I feel you guys have a really strong memory and you have a really strong mind, and this person knows that you can see the inconsistencies in things and that you have a way of seeing things that are inconsistent or not correct, okay? And this person's saying, I wish I could start over and not say that shit or not go there, that type of energy, okay? We have the 9 of Wands. You're not having it, pile number 3. We've got the 10 of Swords. Been there, done that. Okay, got the t-shirt, don't care. Page of Pentacles. And I feel like this person is saying you're so tough and like they really admire your strength. The 9 of Wands is the spiritual warrior. And they're like, damn, you know, pile number 3 is, you know, and here's the thing, pile number 3, when somebody betrays you, I feel like you're like, I'm out, you know, I'm not going to let myself get to that point where I'm having like a mental breakdown or emotional breakdown about something. If I have to question anything, I'm out, or, you know, this type of thing. Okay. And, I also feel like this person thinks that you dress really cute or you have a super cute style. Maybe some of you dress like a tomboy, or you look really good in like athleisure or like comfy clothes. And even when you're like dressed down and not completely dressed up, you're still really looking good. And I feel like you're just a really grounded person, and you're starting to feel more grounded in your day-to-day. And maybe it's taken you a while to get to this point, pile number 3, where you feel really grounded in the person that you are and the person that you're becoming, and you no longer feel like somebody can knock you out of that. Like you are strong and viable in your space, okay? And believe it or not, pile number 3, I do feel like this person, I feel like they think that you may reject them or you may block them, okay? Or that you're standing your ground and you're not really going to change. That once you make up your mind about something, you are standing your ground and you're not really going to let up on that, okay? But I also feel like this person is saying, you know, you have like this natural beauty about you, and you're a very strong person, you know, spiritual warrior, 9 of Wands, very strong person, very like naturally beautiful. But if somebody hurts you and betrays you, that's it. You're done, okay? And it's because you've really started to like value yourself and really take care of your mental health and value yourself that I feel like you're coming to this very grounded, natural position. And I feel like this person actually has a little bit of envy, pile number 3, about like who you are as a person. and how you manage to stay very grounded in what you're doing and who you are. Maybe some of you have, Earth in your chart, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have the Page of Swords, always learning, always growing, always changing, okay? And I feel like this person really misses your calm, soothing vibes, and the sense of like when they're around you, it's just a feeling that everything's going to be okay. They also miss really talking to you because you're always got something funny to say or something witty to say, and you have really cool ideas about things. And I also feel like you make a really good friend, pile number 3, to people. And, you're very independent. You don't mind doing things by yourself. But I also feel like this person wants to be your friend too. They're saying, I wish we could start over because I would 1,000% ask you more questions. I would be more curious. I would take things slower. I would build off what we already know about each other. I would approach you in a better, more sincere way. I would, be more respectful of your time and your energy and what you want. Like, I feel like this person is kind of like, I wish we could start over and start off as the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. And this person saying, I promise I would take an interest in the things that you like and ask more questions and be more chill. Like, there's just a lot of intense, high-strung energy. And I feel like this person is saying, I will relax more and I will be more chill and I will take things slower. And I'm sorry if I offended you is kind of what I feel like this person is saying. And they are like, I'd like to get to talk to you and get to know you more as a friend, or, possibly explore that and then maybe see where it could go from there, the Chariot, right? And I feel like this person is saying, I should have approached this situation like a lot differently. I wish we could start over, okay? And the thing is I don't know if you guys are, this person also knows that you're very strong and opinionated and also stubborn at times. So they know that, and you take betrayals very seriously too, or you also take, which, by all means do. And you also take, protecting your mental health very seriously these days as well, pile number 3. So I get it, but I feel like this person is saying, I wish I would have approached you a little bit differently and in a more chill, relaxed, easygoing, vibing out type of a way, instead of like, really high strung energy, or brought like, said things too soon, or brought up conversations you weren't comfortable like talking about. This person really, they really dig your vibe. I feel, pile number 3, they dig your flow, they dig your vibe, and they wish they would have started the conversation out differently so that you would look at them in a more positive light, is what I feel, pile number 3, okay? So that is what I am getting for you, my loves. I hope that reading resonated for you, and I wish you the very best. Take care.